All right, what up, what up, what up? This Rifleman back with another Bulletins. Like I said, they're coming back to back, and this one is on the BLM, Black Lives Matter. Okay, now, I think this is going to be a short one because, I'm just going to try to get right to the point. Now, let me tell you guys, because I was a person that was actually at all the Los Angeles protests. I was front line at all of them. Ask around all of them. So I'm not one of these people who just sitting back on the couch talking and Black Lives Matter this or whatever. No, I was there. I know what was going on. I know what was happening. First off, and it's not since 2015, since the 90s. Period. Always been there. I never talk, and I think if all you're gonna do is talk, I think you should just talk amongst your friends and family. You shouldn't talk publicly if you never go out and be front line with your issues. I've always been front line with my issues, and it's another brother I always see in LA, and that's my guy No Name. He know what's up. Me and him always bump into each other. Now, I'm starting to see different people like my girl Polka, you know, but that's a whole other story. But I'm just saying, I'm in the streets all the time. I've been a part of movements, the Black and Brown coalitions, all that. All right, so that's just to let you know that I'm not one of these guys just behind the microphone, behind the screen, just talking. I know what's going on. So let me break down this whole BLM thing. Now, BLM is initially a saying that's created. Then the saying was created to back a movement. The movement is based on all the destruction of the black people that you see, especially the black male youth. Getting shot by the police, being disrespected by this person, being hurt by that person, whether it's our own, whether it's the police, whether it's Karen, it doesn't matter. The war against the young black man is what initiated the term BLM, Black Lives Matter. We all know all lives matter, so you don't have to break it down to say, well, white lives matter, Asian lives matter. We all know that, and in the world you see that they do matter. In fact, you see that white lives matter more than mostly any other lives. Another story. Anyway, the reason the term started is because it looked like to us that our lives did not matter. So the term was created. Then the movement attached to the term. Then the corporation attached to the term and the movement. So when I hear people saying, fuck Black Lives Matter, this, that, and the third, you're saying the wrong thing. That's just like saying, fuck, I'm black and I'm proud. This was a saying like, we can't say that James Brown made it because he has that song. Somebody made that up. Somebody had that term because in the 60s they had the same things going on. They were in the street, they were protesting, so they had all sort of signs. Like you can even say like brown pride. Now if a corporation took that over, which I'm sure some corporations are, connected with it now, but then so a corporation took it over and did something negative with the name, and then people start saying, fuck brown pride. All the brown people would get mad. Guarantee you. I guarantee you. Now listen to the point that I'm trying to make. I'm trying to say this. You need to separate the corporation from the term and from the movement. They aren't the same thing. The term and the movement was jacked by the corporation. So I don't care what the corporation did, because corporations do what they do. They do bullshit. They do dumb shit. And we all know this. Once you turn into corporations, sometimes you turn into the corporations that you always despise. So, when you say, I'm not with Black Lives Matter, you need to state the corporation. Because if you saying you're not with Black Lives Matter, you saying that black lives don't matter. And this goes to black people too, because they always fall for the okie doke. Me and my boy was having a debate about this the other day, and he's an intellect as well. But I had to break down to him because I was out there and he wasn't. Frontline in the streets. So I'm just telling you, black lives still matter. And the reason that we got mad at Mr. Kanye West is because he is a black life. And guess what? He brought young black lives, which are mixed children. But guess what? When the police see these young black lives, they don't differentiate. Those are black kids, and they will get treated the same way. So be very careful with trying to undermine the Black Lives term and movement, not the corporation. We already know what's up. I don't align with the corporation, but I do align with the term and the movement because I was out there. So, with that being said, all lives matter. We already know that. But guess what? Since we the ones getting hurt and getting killed and getting maimed, black lives matter all day. Study your history of what's going on. Yeah, we know the George Soros and all that. He put money into the corporation. That don't have nothing to do with the movement or the term. He also put money into all the stuff you use all day, like Google and Amazon, all sort of stuff. I looked it up personally. I don't see nobody stop using that or saying to me, we can't use Amazon because of this or Google because of this. It's always the things that's connected to black that people want to always, break down. Nah, don't do that. So, with that being said, BLM all day, not the corporation, the term and the movement. Bitch, Rifleman said it. Bulletins, bottom.